Hello viewers, how are you? আশা করি সকলেই ভালো আছেন। তো এটা আমার সর্বপ্রথম লাইভ প্রোগ্রাম। একটু কমতি আছে দেখা যাচ্ছে, সেটা দেখা যাচ্ছে ঠিক হয়ে যাবে। আসলে আপনি কেমন আছেন? রাজনীতি কেমন চলছে? আশা করি ভালো চলছে। আসলে আমি চ্যানেল তৈরি করেছি, যদিও যথেষ্ট দেরি করে। আর বলছিলাম অনেক আগেই বলেছিলাম, কিন্তু কথা রাখতে পারিনি বলে যথেষ্ট দুঃখিত লজ্জিত। Comrades. Yes. যে জিনিসগুলো নিয়ে আলাপ করার জন্য এই চ্যানেলের অবতারণা, সেটা হচ্ছে মূলত পলিটিক্যাল বিষয়। কারণ কারণ হচ্ছে আমি একটি থার্ড ওয়ার্ল্ডের একটি থার্ড ক্লাস কান্ট্রির ফার্স্ট ক্লাস political arrow, whose name was Comrade Muhammad Tuaha. He was the found chairman of the Communist Party of Bangladesh. It was founded although it was founded in 1967. At that time, there were so many popular and dedicated leaders with them, like Comrade Abdul Haq, Comrade Shanti Singh, Comrade Motin, Comrade Alauddin, Comrade Devan Shigdra, Comrade Mahiruddin Mohir, Comrade Abdul Rashid, etc., etc. But when our freedom fighting was started on the basis of the international theory and on the basis of conflict among the two communist giant country named Soviet Union and Republic of China. A political question was risen between these two countries on the basis of revolution, the way it should be followed. So the whole world, the Communist Party of the whole world, was divided into two parts. One part was called Moscow follower, and other part was called Peking follower. At the time, Comrade Shukanda Dostidar and Comrade Muhammad Tuaha was apart from the other part. As far I know, but it was divided into three parts. One part was led by the great and dedicated leader, Comrade Abdul Haq of Kushtia. Other part was led by the two leaders, mainly one Comrade Mahmoud Tuaha and Comrade Shukanda Dostidar. They're also known by their camouflage name, that is Comrade Khalid and Comrade Bashir. That is, Comrade Mahmoud was called Comrade Khalid, and Comrade Sukanda Dastir was called Comrade Bashir. However, they were divided on the basis of our freedom fighting. Freedom fighting is political views and why it is organized and which way we should follow, or we should participate in the freedom fighting or not. We should, I mean, our party. At that time, Comrade Haq, Comrade Saad Abdul Haq of Kushtia, he claimed that we should not participate in this so-called freedom fighting because of it was between the demoralized socialist country, communist country, USSR, that is Soviet Union, and the China picking line, picking thesis or picking ideology. Chairman Mao was the chairman of Chinese Communist Party at the time, and he was also founder of the Communist Party, China. He was the revolution leader successfully. Excuse me, if you don't mind. I just feel some. I just grew some bad habit like this one. Sorry, but I should fire one because so just for mental peace, not things. It's not good. Okay, so what I'm going to tell that is in early 70 or late 70, the party was divided into two parts. One part was Comrade Abdul Haq, who didn't support or freedom fighting, and the other part was Comrade Toaha and Comrade Sugandha Dostidar. They felt and they also carried these thoughts that we should participate in this fight, although it is between two fascist country, social fascist. One is social fascist, and one is capitalist fascist, communist fascist. That is US and USSR. It will not bring any kind of benefit for our nation because the way it was organized, the leader at the time who were backed up by somebody behind them to just divide the country, but be careful. The backdated or the old democratic revolution would not be happened, and it will happen. If it will happen, it should be converted into a pure democratic revolution. So. But Comrade Mahmoud Toha and Sugandha Dastar, how I know from their writings and from the party, from the senior leader of the party, that is, they thought that it is far more better than fight a big feel like two country, East Pakistan or West Pakistan. Uh, it will be so tough to fight against the capitalist class, and um, it's because of the strength, financial strength, and and military strength was much more stronger than West Pakistan was much more stronger than East Pakistan. So Shukandar Dastar and Comrade Mahmud Taha and their party were told to participate in the freedom fighting. That's why we can minimum get a periphery, small periphery. That's why we can reorganize very strongly our party. And after that, in this last part of the freedom fighting, we will convert this fake democratic revolution to pure democratic revolution. And if we can succeed, it will happen very early. If we don't succeed, minimum we will get a small periphery, our country. We can freely work there, and we can organize a proletariat revolution. It will be very easy to organize. So, Comrade Mahmud Taha and Mr. Shukendra Dastar, Comrade Shukendra Dastar was participated in our freedom party in 1971. After ending of the war, they reorganized the party and they renamed the party and give the name is Bangladesh Shamobadi Dal. Bengali, in English, the Communist Party of Bangladesh, ML, and Mao Thoughts, right? And in maybe April 1972, they reorganized party, named it what I was told. I said to you that Bangladesh Shamobadi ML, and they heart and soul restart to organize our beloved party Bangladesh Shamobadi Dal, as it was totally smashed by the West Pakistan elite class of the West Pakistan through Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who was the he is a great leader also, one of the great leader in the country, and great topmost great leader. But as far we know from this history, from written by famous politician, that is Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman didn't want freedom, and he bound to take part and bound to announce the freedom freedom of Bangladesh, because he as far we know that he wanted to be the prime minister of East and West Pakistan, mainly when the Bhutto government was refused to hand over or made him the supreme leader of uh, uh, Communist, I mean Muslim League and Muslim League. Yeah. Uh, Senior leader, he was rejected. His application was rejected. That's why he bound to reorganize and took part in the freedom fighting and came to become a great national leader of East Pakistan, which was renamed as Bangladesh. Uh, after the Mujibur Rahman forming his government, he was told by the USSR to demolish, to support the Peking. That means Moscow, Chairman Mao, the theory, cultural revolution, on the basis of the theory, cultural revolution. That is, at the time, it was began from the 1960. That is, Chairman Mao observed that man should not be and cannot be democratic, cannot be converted into a pure democratic minded people by force. As long as we can't able to understand them, what is communism and what is democracy, what kind of democracy we wanted and what kind of democracy we have achieved. On the international, because the total Communist Party of this world was two parts, I told you before. So when Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was told to demolish the opponents of that means who the Communist Party, those who were supported Chairman Mao's theory, that is cultural revolution, should be demolished. As a result, Mr. Mujib imposed tremendous extortion, tremendous killing to demolish whoever at that time, which part was really known to be a true patriotic portion that was led by the Comrade Muhammad Toha and Shukendra Dostidar. And they should be killed. So Mr. Toha and his total party was bound to hide, called underground. Go to the underground, and Sheikh Mujib jump and sit on the front of the freedom fighting as a front leadership. But if we analyze from the very beginning, I mean, 1945, 1945 to 81, to 1990. If we observe very carefully, very concentrated, very analytic mind, with analytic mind, if we analyze every step of democratic revolution was led by which leader, we will find that this part I mean, Comrade Mahmud Taha and Shugandar Stidar are the most pure, pure patriotic portion known to whole Bangladesh. That's why the popularity was so much high, and that's why uh, we found that they're the mainstream of democracy, socialism, and communism. However, I started to explain you the why I am going to I just open this kind of page. It was mainly a political page. I will discuss. I will discuss. I will debate with you. I'll discuss with you. I will answer you. What is the fundamentals, ideology of this party, and where um, where we are now, and why we can't reunify it, etc., etc. Totally, it's a political page. My party page, Bangladesh Shamubadi Dal, because I'm also the Communist Politburo member of one part, which is right now, currently, mostly, big part was guided by, advised by, or led by me and other senior leader. I'm the Politburo member. Uh, However, although I born into a famous, renowned leftist political family, but I never try to understand. I never try to understand which ideology my family belongs to, which ideology, and what does it mean? What is communism? Communism, and why we need it so badly. Until 1996, yeah, I didn't have any deep and analytical ideas about this kind of ideology. Uh, because the time after Comrade Muhammad Taha died in 1977, 29th November in 1997, our party was Mr. Comrade Asad Dural from Sylhet. He was the famous Sylhet loud politician. He's the boss of many reputed leader of current era. Mr. Comrade Abdul Rauf was my leader. Yes, that's true. Maybe I have belongs to Comrade Mahmoud Tawa's family member, and but he could be my ideology, one of ideology, best ideology, but he's not my teacher, theoretical teacher, or everything. Comrade Abdul Rauf is my leader. He's my um, he is my teacher. He's my leader. Any good say. Okay, so my dear friends, it will be a 5-part, maybe 4 to 5 part, to introduce my the reason to open this kind of page, my politics and history. History is very much important, true history, because The international conspirator always spread rumor, this kind of ideology. They say that we are atheists. We don't obey or believe in any of God, any of religion, etc., etc. We don't honor the female portion. We like to make the nude, etc., etc. The because both there because we tell truth. We always express the truth with analytical mind, and we say that if the labor is the main basics to develop a country, so if uh, if among a nation his female portion will not work, that country cannot be developed, or its development will be very slow. So that's why we oppose, and we are scientifically thought and analyze, think, analyze. And we found that almost 4 to 5 uh, working hours was wasted by wasted by carry out religious religious activities from dawn to dusk. We almost waste 5. Why we say that? I mean, our ideologists say that it is one kind of time waste, energy waste. It will not build up the nation. But moreover, it will pull back our nation. And we also observe that after 17, the Christians also demolished their idols. They just lived at almost 90% church was closed from then to now. Because they understood religion was invented to suppress the common people and to hide the sin of the least classes. And as well as at the time, slave was sold and purchased. So, and commonly we always kind of afraid of religion, and you honor the Munshi, Maulana, etc., etc., because of focal knowledge, short knowledge. That's why we oppose the religion. We think humanity is the religion. Everything is made for human and humanity. We should try to build up our consciousness by analyzing and achieving as knowledge as we can. We should know what's the reason why we are here, why the earth is invented or made by God or whatever. Okay. Okay, comrades. Now I'm going to end of first part. That's why I will almost it's 8:30, and I have to get refreshed. So However, I urge you, all of the Communist Party member, especially the member of Bangladesh Samajwadi Dal, which party you belong to now, just listen to me. This is your mother party and you should come back. And now, you just, I will, I will pull you in one page, and that's why you can retaliate your ideas, your thoughts, you can debate, and then we will reach in a point on the basis of our financial and social structure, cultural structure, which path we should follow to make succeed the proletariat revolution on the basis of our country, on the basis of cultural and natural revolution of our country. Okay, I'm requesting each and everyone, comrade, please take part, debate with me, ask me, reply me, and advise and take advice from me. By doing this, we will automatically can reach a win-win point to build up, to rebuild and purify beloved, our beloved political party, our mother party, Bangladesh Samajwadi Dal, ML, and authors, MLM. If you like to minimum achieve a little designation as a true patriot, you should come here and take part and purify yourself, or purify whoever who can understand that real items of this kind of body. Okay. At last, I want to give you a salute to all of you and welcome to our party, Bangladesh Samajwadi. I'm welcomed each and every one. Okay, first salute, comrade. Have a nice day. The proletariat revolution, long live revolution, long live Comrade Mao, long live Lenin, long live Marx. First salute.